Hi, my name is Brenden McEneaney. I run the Green Building Program for the City of Santa Monica's Office of Sustainability and the Environment. We're here today to take a tour of one of the city's newest green gems, the Annenberg Community Beach House. A lot of care was taken in choosing the materials for the beach house. An example is this. 70% of the wood products in the beach house were certified by the Forest Stewardship Council. That means they came from sustainably managed forests, no clear cutting, no using of pesticides. In addition to this wood, we also used a lot of materials that had recycled content, such as the flooring in the event house or the recycled plastic lumber for the decking. California is in the middle of a drought, but especially here in Southern California, it's important to save water. So the beach house has installed water-conserving fixtures throughout the building. Let's go inside and take a look. Here in the bathroom, we can see some other ways that the beach house is conserving water. For example, this faucet. It has an aerator on it. That means it only uses a half a gallon per minute of water. But it still cleans your hands just as effectively. Another way to conserve our precious water resources is to flush less of them down the toilet. For example, this is a dual flush toilet. You pull up for half a flush, or you push down for a full flush. Another way is the fixture next door, which is a waterless urinal. That fixture doesn't use any water at all to deal with waste. The gardens at the beach house create a wonderful aesthetic, but we were careful to make sure that they were water-conserving gardens as well. These plantings are California natives and they're drought tolerant. In addition, we mulched the planting beds to help keep the water in the soil. The irrigation system we used is a highly efficient drip irrigation system. Some of the more sustainable features here at the beach house can't be seen, like here on the volleyball courts. Buried below us are hundreds of these units. They're made out of recycled plastic and they help to store and infiltrate stormwater that falls onto the site. Before the buildings were built, all of that stormwater overloaded the existing storm drain system. Now it can recharge the local aquifer, and these units provide 120,000 gallons of storage. The original pool was preserved from the historic Davies Mansion, but we added a modern green feature, solar power. Most people think of solar power as providing electricity, but here we've used a much simpler way to harness the sun's energy. This black tubing heats up in the sun, and the pool water courses through it, picking up that heat. This keeps the pool at a constant temperature of 85 degrees year-round using just the sun's energy. Another unique thing about the Annenberg Beach House is that it's a smart building, and by that I mean it has a highly developed control system. One example is this lighting control panel here. Instead of having one switch for the entire room, this bank of switches can control different parts of the lighting system, and so users can turn on only the lights they need, which helps them to save energy. Another element of the control system is this sensor here. This monitors CO2 concentration and temperature, so when there are a lot of people in the room, it tells the air conditioning system to bring in more fresh air. Or when the outside temperature is low enough, instead of turning on the air conditioning, it can just bring in that air to cool the space, which also reduces energy use. Another part of the control of the system is this shading here. All these windows bring in a lot of natural daylight, and so you wouldn't need to use artificial light to light the space. However, the sun can provide a lot of glare into the space, so depending on what you're using it for, you may want to lower these shades to control that glare. Because of these features, the beach house was honored with a LEED Gold certification from the U.S. Green Building Council. The beach house was done as a partnership with the Annenberg Foundation, the City of Santa Monica, and California State Parks. For more information, visit us online at annenbergbeachhouse.com.